every single butt coin stash in every single map. With outposts, you go through. You go from blue house. Okay, so firstly, you're gonna. Right on his, yeah, we already have all of these, but right on his nose, you click his nose and it opens up. Next stop. Yeah, there's a chest. Okay, so from you gotta come up here. There should be a button on the one of these this pedal underneath it, and then this will open up and give you butt coins. You gotta. The best way is we're gonna come down here because we're right here, and then there's a dead gnome right on his nose. There's another butt coin slash. Yeah. Right. Wait. Yeah, you gotta go through there. Right over here. And there's a block, but it's removable. And there's a purple chest right here. In Fortress, you just, once you've gotten to here, you just come over here and then you're in Fortress. Okay, in the Fortress, the first one, you gotta slide down here, try avoiding the spikes, fit in, and same thing, you bop his nose. Next, we can. And then you come right on down into this cave, try avoiding the spikes, and there's a brown chest. Next, we can come over here, and if you climb up these spike thingies, and you come over here, right on this wall, there's a button right on this general. It's right about here. Now, the second to last one, you can climb up here normally, but if you get up here, there's a purple chest, and then the last one, if you parkour over here, it's in this. Okay, that's all the Fortress. To get to Blue House, you go from Starter House and just come over here and you're at Blue House. You wanna put your hand down and jump up, and then there's a button right about here, and you gotta press that. And then if you come down here, there's another snowman, boop his nose. The next one, we gotta come over here, squeeze through there. The next one we can. It's right over here behind the boxing arena, but I sucked at the game today. But there we go. And then the second to last one, you can either pinch climb and jump up, and then it's gonna be right about here. Then go around the roof, go into the attic, and then it's right here. Now we're doing Starter House. The first one, super obvious right here. Yeah, the next one, there should be a button right about here. Next one, you gotta go under this bed. It's gonna be somewhere about here. Then in here, if you remove these blocks, if you eat them up, then if you eat them, then you get to this orange chest. Yes. Here, just get up here, and you release the prisoner, and boop, his nose. Tutorial, we're not going to be able to be together. You got to come in here. When you first spawn in, there's this, and you can come up here, and then behind this log, it's going to be right about here. And then we can go back in here. The blue house, and you come over here, and this is the basement. And so this is the basement. Yes. So the first one, let's get the hardest first. That way we don't. If we come, I'm pretty sure it's this rooftop. It's right here. Up here. If you break this block, there's a block right here. And you come up here and you can press the chest. Little box. Come in, go down, and boop his nose. And that's the next one. If we come up here, you come up to the third level, and the one on the very left. This one. If you climb up these pipes, right about there, on that wall, that's 4, I think. And by the way, there are 5 in every map. And then you come down here, and right on the edge of these spikes, there's gonna be a box to open. Next, you want to come back in the blue house. Then, after you come through blue house, you're gonna go back into starter house. And then we should do theater next. Come through starter house and theater. And the first one for theater, to get here, you can go up that tower and bounce off of that. There's this little spot right here. Next up, we can come over here. This is the hardest. You have to drop right in here, put your hand here, and drop down. And it's right here. And he's right up here. And you have to go down this wall. And then you can pinch climb. And then there should be a button right about here. And there should be a button right about here. Next up, you come down to the actual theater part of it. And then there's this piece of floor. You can eat it up. And then behind here, there's a chest. And if we come, I forget what you gotta do is you gotta come in here. And there's an actual block. You can eat it up. Go down. And go through this dark tunnel system. Through these little green circles, and then you continue going and you reach here, and it's right on this guy's nose. You boop his nose, and then this is how, yeah, and I'm going out the way that he came in, And yeah, this is most likely going to be covered up when you find it. And yeah. But then you're going to go back into starter house. Then you're next going to go to playground, which is through starter house. And then once you're, so there's one right in here. You come into the tower at the very bottom of it, and you press this chest right here. If you come, yep, another flower on this top petal. Nothing, or there, yeah, on the gnome. And then we gotta come way over here. And once you get up here, there's a purple chest right here. There's one more, which I'm pretty sure. So the next butt coin stash, you're gonna come over. You're gonna come over, and you dip behind here, and there's one right here. I don't know. We don't know how it took so long to find that, but there is no more butt coin stashes because this is now the spleef. Yeah, this is now spleef. So if we come into spleef, there's nothing in spleef, and there's nothing, but there's nothing into the top. And yeah, so that is every single butt coin stash currently in Yeeps hide and seek. And that is all. Goodbye. Bonk.